That's a baby! And another baby! Because Beyonce's having twins!
Beyonce went to her Instagram account and announced that her and Jay-Z will be having twins with this photo of her showing her pregnant belly and a little veil.
And 2 fetuses! With the caption,
We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
oh, everyone is so happy for her.
Coachella is ruined. She's the headliner at Coachella. She's gonna be like, what, 6 months pregnant and headlining Coachella?
Come on, that's not even right. She'll be more like 7 or 8 months pregnant by then. But don't worry, because the Coachella people are totally in the dark about the whole thing. Oh God, Coachella's ruined.
Coachella is ruined. Yeah, you're right.
I just figured it out. Do you see the trend?
No.
Singers over 35 now are scheduling concerts that they cancel when they get pregnant.
You think people have babies to cancel concerts?
I don't know, but all of a sudden I'm looking Janet Jackson, now Beyonce.
And then, no one else. That's not a trend, that's a coincidence. Hey, what's Bey having anyway?
If she has 2 girls, we could get a new Destiny's Child. Blue Ivy will always be the Beyonce.
Destiny's grandchildren.
Destiny's grandchildren.
So congrats on the babies, Bey and Jay. Keep them coming and you'll never have to work another day in your life. Beyonce, pregnant with twins, scheduled to perform at Coachella in just over 2 months. Everybody wants to know, will she show? And we mean everybody, including the producers of Coachella.
When the people at Coachella, when they announced it, they had absolutely no idea that she was pregnant. And in fact, the way they found out she was pregnant was TMZ.
And not only that, they've been trying to reach out to Beyonce to try and figure out what's going on, are you coming or not, and she's not even getting back to them.
Well, she is a little busy posing for all those weird Instagram pregnancy photos. Seriously, was this taken at a funeral or JCPenney's?
Fans are going crazy wondering if she's going to be there or not.
I don't think she has any idea. Wasn't she on bed rest with the first kid?
She was. So how the hell is Coachella gonna deal with that?
And we're talking about bringing that Dave Grohl chair in. You know, the chair that Dave Grohl sat in? And then Axl Rose used the same chair at Coachella.
Oh right, because Axl broke his foot, so they perched him up on a chair. Maybe they can do that for Beyonce too.
And they can put some stirrups in the chair as well, in case something goes wrong.
Women.
Here's the reality. Coachella is so big that it really doesn't matter.
It's true, because the festival basically sells out every year even before they announce the lineup. After all,
People don't go to Coachella for the acts, man. They don't.
yeah, they go for the experience. Or as some call it, the drugs. Or for Danny DeVito fist pumping in the front row. In other words, it may not even matter who they get to replace Bey if she backs out. So everybody get excited for Coachella this year, where you can catch headliners Radiohead, Kendrick Lamar, and the guy who sang Pants on the Ground. See ya at the show! Or not.
Hey, congrats, man.
Oh yeah, it's Jay-Z in Hollywood, fresh off the news that he's gonna be a daddy again.
He was leaving the United recording studio in LA.
Okay, well, there you go.
What, he has a track, you think?
He's got to make money because he's having twins.
Mo children, mo problems, right, Jay? But seriously, that's some work ethic. Or
His wife's pregnant with twins. He doesn't want to be home.
You're a jerk.
Gotta work on that album. I'll be back later.
Al Pashad. Jay's thrilled. Why wouldn't he be? Just look how beautiful Bey is.
She posted photos on her Instagram underwater with her belly, with Blue Ivy and her belly, nude in her belly.
Aw, that's
So annoying.
what?
I hate pregnant photo shoots.
Why?
They're weird.
It became a thing in the last 10 years.
Now everyone's doing it. I'm sick of it.
But you don't understand. I am Earth Mother, carrying the children of Poseidon. No one has ever been pregnant before but me.
Have you seen the memes yet?
Oh my God, they're photoshopping Jay-Z.
So, congrats, Bey and Jay. You're both glowing. Look closely, because these photos may hold the key to a great mystery.
When was the last time Beyonce's actually been seen in public?
Yes, it's where the hell is Beyonce? So, where the hell is Beyonce?
Probably at home, she's pregnant.
Solid detective work. But what about her Coachella gig? She can't stay home for that.
She already has other acts booked with her to attend Coachella.
Yeah, Bey's already booked a couple surprise guests, so she must be going, right?
Or they're the substitute for her when she doesn't show.
And when's the baby due?
I don't know. I mean, April, May.
We're making all these calculations based on photos we've seen. You don't know if she's gonna have the baby next week. You have no idea.
Oh my God, he's right! Because we last saw Bey in public at a Halloween party dressed like a pregnant and already showing Beyonce! And then at a Hillary rally on November 4th wearing a baggy jacket! Although Hillary was too, so congrats, you two! Point is, did Beyonce take these pics and then go into hiding?
I think she's gonna have the baby in the beginning of March.
So what you're saying is she's pregnant now, but she took a picture 3 months before she was ready to announce it, not showing the current state, but the prior? Yep.
That actually makes sense. So, congrats, Bey, wherever you are. Beyonce's high-energy performing has transformed stage shows into theater, videos into cinema. But now, with 2 fetuses growing daily inside her, she's transforming herself into...
Slow Bey.
Yes! Slow Bey!
Beyonce. She's going to be at the Grammys. People we've talked to that have seen Beyonce around rehearsals during the week said that she is very pregnant.
Define that. That could mean anything.
Pregnant, with child, very, with 2 children.
We're told that she's going to be taking it easier than in past performances.
Slow Bey.
Slow Bey.
Slow Bey. But don't worry, because Beyonce's still gonna deliver a great show!
There's also supposed to be some cameos from other artists that are gonna come help out.
And depending on how active she gets, maybe her twins will make an appearance too!
I got it. You know the way that either you swirl or people swirl around you and it looks active? She's gonna create a swirl around her to make her look more active.
Larry from Three's Company's right! And the Grammy performance may help producers gauge if Bey will be up to performing at Coachella in April.
You gotta remember, you're stuck in the middle of the desert. If something happens, it's hard to get back to civilization from out there.
They got a lot of old people there. Palm Springs has good hospitals, I'm sure.
Not for delivering babies.
Yeah, Palm Springs, this may be the first baby ever delivered.
Their doctor's going in going, oh my God, you are so sick. What is happening to you? You have something in your stomach.
They're unfamiliar with youth. So, good luck, Beyonce! Can't wait to see the swirl! Step into the TMZ OTB! Place your bets! Today, how preggo is Beyo? Who wants 4 months? 7, 12? We'll take any bet! Yes, that's Queen Bey glowing at the Grammys because she's pregnant with twins! And because they literally made her glow with backlight. But the one thing everyone wants to know, how far along is she?
Super pregnant, like gonna explode right now.
5 months.
6 to 7. 6 to
She's
7.
not that big.
I saw the babies moving during the performance.
That baby asked for a smoke.
Who picked Baby Comes Out for a Smoke? Big winner! But there's a reason why this is all important. Will Beyonce still be able to perform at Coachella? We need answers. Let's go to an expert.
I don't think anybody in this room has studied Beyonce's body more than me.
We mean real experts.
You know how many times I've done her routines?
Actually, sources tell TMZ she will be there if she's healthy, whatever that means.
I think the baby will be delivered prior to Coachella.
So did the Grammy producers, because they literally stuck her in a chair like she was at the OBGYN. But not only do we gotta worry if she'll perform, but what she'll perform too. Because last night's performance was like a weird, transy, trippy, gotta be high on drugs performance.
I think of lovers as trees.
In other words, perfect for Coachella! But hey, if that's not their cup of tea, last night's show gave plenty of replacement ideas. Bruno Mars, Neil Diamond, and how about that Bee Gees tribute?
Oh, was so bad!
We've never heard your voice hit that octave. So good job last night, Bey, and we can't wait for the twins to pop out, which apparently could be anywhere from tomorrow to next year. And now we return to TMZ's 2017 Beyonce's Fetuses Watch. It is day 132, or day 165, or day 98. We really have no idea. Let's just say it's day somewhere in between conception and birth.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Solange were all down in New Orleans, up on the balcony, throwing Mardi Gras beads at a parade. And Beyonce's belly, how far along?
All right, everybody scrub in.
Yes, let's get serious about those soon-to-surface stretch marks, people. How many months, doctor?
How many months?
She's 4.
Doctor?
She's 5.5 months.
Doctor?
I say she's dilating already.
Note, he is definitely not board certified. But Bay looked like she was having a blast in New Orleans, which means things are moving along well in her pregnancy, no matter what month she's in.
She seems to be doing okay with the pregnancy if she went to Mardi Gras.
Why? Is Mardi Gras really like an endurance test?
Crazy.
Do you think that pregnant women can't be around loud noises? Like it just scares the baby out of them?
Possible, and very convenient if they run out of beads, by the way.
At what age do you stop doing that stuff at Mardi Gras?
Never.
Suppose a 28-year-old wants to go to Mardi Gras. What does the father of that girl tell her before she gets it?
Show us your boobs.
No, it doesn't say that.
Not even in the South.
Do you know how many times I told my dad the truth and he asked me to lie about it next time because he doesn't want to hear the actual truth? It happens all the time.
Which explains why her dad thinks she works at NASA. So, thanks, Beyonce! And stay tuned for our next update, because she could burst any day now. Or in a few months. Or maybe she already has. Who knows? Beyonce, out of Coachella due to her pregnancy and doctor's orders. Now the question on every Coachella goer's mind, aside from when was the last time I took a shower, is who will step in for Bay? Time to place your replacement bets!
People are speculating who's going to place Beyonce at Coachella. There's now some odds on the internet.
And everyone from The Weeknd to Donny Osmond, yes, Donny Osmond has 200 to 1 odds, are on the list. Highest chances go to Jay-Z, Kanye West, Lady Gaga, and Green Day. But the name on every ticket purchaser's tongue, right next to that tablet of Molly, is...
Everyone thinks that Daft Punk is apparently going to be the one.
Yes, those mysterious weirdos in the masks are favored at 3 to 1. And people couldn't be happier.
That'd be so terrible.
No, it wouldn't. Daft Punk would be really good.
Daft Punk is bigger than Beyonce because they're...
Well, Bay is starting to show a pretty large belly. Ow, you mean popularity-wise? Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
Because they're rarer, they never play gigs.
There's no bigger act in the world than Daft Punk on a Coachella bill.
And we trust him because he looks, how do we put this, Coachella-y? However...
If you bought tickets to Coachella to see Beyonce, you're not going to be happy with a Daft Punk replacement.
Go see her in concert. You can see her in concert whenever, any night of the week.
Charlie, you can see 2 white dorks in masks any night of the week.
Not true! Well, maybe when Comic-Con is going on. But Daft Punk hasn't performed in years, so this would be huge indeed! So good luck, Daft Punk, and chin up, Donny Osmond, maybe next year. Although Beyonce has already confirmed she's performing, but hey, maybe Jay-Z will knock her up again. You never know!
Lady Gaga, she is replacing Beyonce at Coachella.
Woohoo!
No, this is not woohoo. This is the worst.
It might be the worst possible decision they could have made out of anyone.
Why is it the
Because Lady Gaga is synonymous with pop, with main brand. It's not what Coachella tries to be.
Beyonce is synonymous with pop.
Lady Gaga is a step above Beyonce. People go to Coachella because either they're indie or want to look indie. And Gaga doesn't allow anyone to do that.
I love how you think you speak for Coachella because you wear a knit cap.
I do, I've been there like 3 or 4 times. Last Coachella I went to, I camped by myself. I am Coachella.
Raise your right arm. That's Coachella.
You are dirty.
TMZ History presents June 12th, 1942. Anne Frank receives her diary as a gift. 1964, Nelson Mandela is sentenced to life in prison. 1967, the Supreme Court ends laws against interracial marriages. But none of these events compare to June 12th, 2017.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, they had their twins.
Allegedly! Because many conspiracists believe they had the kids earlier but kept it a secret. We now go to Geraldo Rivera outside Beyonce's womb for the big reveal. Kidding! They definitely had the kids because Grandpa Knowles confirmed it!
He posted on Instagram last night, I think that said, "Happy birthday, love your granddad."
Yep, and even Tina Knowles liked it, which is huge.
Because they hated each other.
But nothing brings family together like babies.
It's a little boy and a little girl. I want to know what the names are.
There's a fundamental problem here. If you go conventional, then all of a sudden there's a conflict between Blue Ivy and them.
Nope, I think the girl is Marcy and the boy is Brooklyn. Do you guys know the significance of it?
Of course! Marcy Darcy, right?
Marcy Projects, yeah, we all know.
Oh, Oh, right, that.
You know what's really exciting about it? Jay-Z has a son, man.
Wasn't quite complete yet, Van, till they had the boy?
Nope.
Uh-oh. This slope's more slippery than Beyonce's vagina after pushing out those 2 kids.
He has a male heir.
Why can't a daughter be an heir?
She is, but then she's gonna give the last name away to some guy.
What if she doesn't get married?
Then she's a failure in life.
TMZ is experiencing some technical difficulties, during which time everyone will be reading The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedan.
I'm just joking.
Speaking from someone who's not married.
Wait. All of y'all want to get married. I don't want to be married.
Not all of us. Some of us want to get unmarried.
So congrats on the twins, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Well, the male one at least.
The One Love concert in Manchester was a huge success. Raised $12 million and counting for victims of the terror attack. Brought together thousands in a grand show of unity. But there's one thing it couldn't fix.
Manchester was great for everybody except Oasis.
Yes! Oasis! The dreary but beloved supergroup from the 90s, consisting of brothers Noel and Liam Gallagher, aka the Cain and Abel of sad English rock.
They hate each other.
Uh-huh. But despite the animosity, there were rumors Oasis would reunite for the concert.
Because Oasis is from Manchester. They are the Manchester band.
Just look at concertgoers spontaneously burst into one of their songs. So the stage was all set. Literally. Look, there's Liam! And there's Chris Martin, cuz.
Noel was nowhere to be seen, and so after the concert, Liam got on Twitter and he goes,
Manchester, I'd like to apologize for my brother's absence last night. Very disappointed.
Pretty tough. But thankfully, Liam followed up with,
Noel's out of the country. Get on a plane and play your tunes for the kids, you sad.
Eesh, more like no Oasis.
Not even terrorism can bring them together.
Nope, but the good news?
Ariana was great, Justin was great, everybody was great.
Who was a standout?
Honestly, Scooter.
Scooter Braun, Ariana and Justin's manager?
On this day, we all stood with Manchester.
Perfect. A ton of A-list celebs and iconic performances, and your favorite is the middle-aged Jewish guy who made all the contracts. So, thanks, Liam. You really hate your brother.
Welcome back to TMZ International. We wanted to show you these pictures in from, we believe from eastern Afghanistan, some sort of refugee camp where, oh wait, no, they're from Ja Rule's Fire Festival in the Bahamas.
The 2-weekend event tickets were between $1,000 and $12,000. That's They had this video promoting this big luxurious thing. They had Bella Hadid on a yacht.
Instead of hot chicks on yachts, you get fold-out tables at what appears to be a military checkpoint. Instead of the gourmet food they promised, you get bread and processed cheese. And tell them about the accommodations, Bob.
The accommodations are actually literally like recycled disaster relief tents that people are staying in.
But you'll also enjoy 5-star service.
Concierge stand is a couple of 2x4s nailed together with some leaves on top.
And state-of-the-art security.
The lockers had no locks in them.
But at least there's music. Well, there was. Headliner Blink-182 canceled.
Guess what else just canceled? The festival.
Yeah, and organizers say they're working to ensure each guest leaves the island safely.
I know somebody that's there right now, and he said there's no food at all. He literally ate a freaking coconut this morning.
We're gonna have to send the Red Cross to this thing. Anyway, needless to say, Ja Rule's catching some heat.
Isn't Kendall Jenner involved in this too?
She got paid to promote it.
I wonder if she promoted it with a Pepsi.
Oh, God.
Those people wish they had a Pepsi.
Ah, this is the life, isn't it? Wait, is that a ship? The Disastrous Fire Music Festival. Bait, switch, fraud, maybe, lawsuit, definitely.
Ja Rule and Billy McFarland being sued for $100 million for the Fire Festival. People think they knew months in advance this was never going to work.
The class action lawsuit filed by Mark Garrico says it was a scam and alleges the promoters, Mr. McFarland and Mr. Rule, outright lied and never even intended to make it as awesome as that video made it look.
Let's get down to it.
Okay.
There's something to this lawsuit. At a point, these guys knew that there were going to be FEMA tents instead of luxurious accommodations.
Crappy tents, crappy food, no running water. McFarland talked to us and accepted some of the blame.
We underestimated the size of the team that we need. We got hit by a big storm that took down half our tents as well as broke our water system.
Where are the pictures of those tents? Where were the tents?
Don't know. Could have washed up on that Tom Hanks Island by now.
Okay, the tents got blown over, which I don't believe. Explain the food to me.
We worked hard on the food. We believe the food was good.
Okay, well, sources say that bread and cheese photo was BS. The real food was much better, like this. Still, McFarland's promising refunds to everyone at a much better festival next year.
He thinks this is still gonna happen at some point.
No way.
Yeah, it'll be great with music and chicks and yachts and Bella Hadid. Speaking of which, where was she during this cluster hump? Oh, poolside in Miami. Then she went to New York.
How was the Fire Festival?
She just starts laughing.
Why do that?
She thinks it's funny. She's not getting sued.
It's not funny. She promoted it. The laugh is like, joke's on you.
Well, it was a good one.
How you doing, Mr. Short?
Wow, it's comedy legends Martin Short and Maya Rudolph out at Giorgio Baldi. And they ate dinner right near some up-and-coming musicians.
Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Joe Walsh from the Eagles, and Dave Grohl had dinner together.
No! Yes! McCartney, Starr, Walsh, Grohl. Oh, and did we mention?
Tom Hanks was with them.
Oh my God!
Joe and Ringo came out with their wives and kind of posed for the cameras for a little bit.
How you doing, Ringo?
In 12 years, have we ever got a more awesome table at a restaurant?
I mean, Paul McCartney, Tom Hanks.
Ringo, the two remaining Beatles.
Dave Grohl is super stoked to be at that table.
Yes, he is.
Oh, stop! Dave is huge! He's in Foo Fighters, and he was in that band with what's-his-name from the 90s! And don't forget Martin and Maya, they're both SNL alums! So we had to ask the obvious question.
What do you think about Playboy bringing back the nude?
Right. I am the perfect person to ask, and thank God I've been thought.
And then he gets in his car.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, that's a bummer, but the point is, the boobs are back in Playboy! Oh, and also...
What a cool dinner, huh? Oh, God! If I were at that restaurant, I would do an I Love Lucy and go in the back, say, give me an apron, let me go out there, let me do this for you.
Can you imagine if Harvey Levin walked up to that table with a...
Sir, put your shirt back on. The apron's not covering your nipples.
Now there's an unsettling image. Hope you enjoyed your dinner, famous people!
You guys are beautiful. How about
Thank you very much.
Ringo, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Good to see you, sir.
It's so great to see you.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
I wake up in the morning saying, I hope I see that bugger again.
Bingo, dingo, we've got us some Ringo! It's the one and only Ringo Starr in Beverly Glen with Eagles Joe Walsh. And the Beatle gods have been kind, because Ringo is willing to answer one question. Quick, what should we ask?
I'd genuinely like to know what their favorite type of Beatle is.
Stupid. Next.
Is the least Beatle better than like the best Rolling Stone?
Insulting. Next.
I'd ask who's the most hung.
Brilliant. And we'll get to that later. But we asked...
If the Beatles and Justin Bieber were touring together during their prime, who would open?
Justin.
Justin. Yeah, Beatles all the way, right?
All the way, brother.
Did you honestly expect anything different? They compared themselves to Jesus.
But we love Justin.
Of course we do. Now, Ringo, going back to that hung thing.
That's the second question I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, he only answers one question.
No, I know you got the George Harrison lyrics.
Please,
I know you got the George Harrison
throw him
lyrics.
to the ground a couple of times.
You're funny, Ringo. But seriously, who has the biggest penis? Is it Paul? Is that what Maybe I'm Amazed is really about? It can't be John, because...
We've all seen John's. John was on an album cover with it, just out.
Yeah, and there's only one way to describe it.
It was slender and uncut though, John's, right?
Ew. Just ew. So, thanks, Ringo. By the way...
Ringo, how many pairs of sunglasses do you own?
Right, one question. Sorry, we'll save it for next time. Peace and love, Ringo!
Peace and love!
Peace and love!
Pregnant ladies, are we right? But one lady is changing the way we look at fertile females.
Congratulations, Anna. You look great.
Oh, yeah! Hannah Jeter, fresh off the SI swimsuit issue. She's got a bun in the oven, but she better be careful, because that oven's so hot that bun might get burned. Don't worry, we're sure the baby's gonna be fine.
It's very hard to watch the clip and just not be taken in by how insanely attractive she is. But yeah, she's having her cravings, man.
Obviously, you have the baby. What food are you really fiending for right now?
Swedish fish and beef jerky.
Weird. But while we're on the subject of cravings...
Well, who is your girl crush?
Yes! Who's this hot girl's girl crush?
Does she give a name?
She actually does give a name.
Hold on, is it a model?
No.
Ah, is it an actress?
No.
Several hours later...
Academia.
Philosophy.
No. Although Diotima of Matinea was a stone-cold fox. The answer is...
Caroline Wozniacki.
Yes! Tennis player Caroline Wozniacki, who was also in the SI swimsuit issue. Hot. But you know who wasn't in the issue?
Why won't they ever do a male Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, you know?
I feel like there's not a lot of diversity for your swimwear. You're gonna be in like what are they called?
The banana hammocks?
What's wrong with banana hammocks? Okay, you may have a point.
Just leave it to the ladies.
Will do. Just like we'll leave pregnancy to you too. So, take care of yourself, Hannah. You're looking hot for 2 now. Yeah, just some honeys getting it on in the dance club in Switzerland to some old school loonies. But check out that dad dancing in the background. Get it, old man. Oh my God, it's Prince William.
Prince William, he's in Switzerland on a ski trip with his friends. We got video of him inside a club dancing.
It is so embarrassing.
Why is that embarrassing?
He's not even fully extending his arms and he's just like a flamingo.
Come on, he's raising the royal roof. He's doing the sovereign sway. Oh, that's not good lighting.
Do you expect the prince to be a really good dancer?
Of course! Look where he comes from. Savages!
Well, here's the thing I didn't expect. The fact that he's married with kids and he goes out to a club and he has fun.
You said aloud. But it seems like Kate's got nothing to worry about, because the ladies are steering clear of his monarchical moves.
There are no girls around him in this video.
No, he's all by himself.
He's dancing alone.
He's in the corner, watching you kiss him. Oh.
It doesn't matter if he's a prince. It's a bad dancer.
If Harry were a bad dancer, would you go up to him?
If it was Harry, it's different.
Why?
Because he's got rhythm, and because
he still has hair and he's hot.
But in the end, we gotta give Slick Willie credit, because he's revolutionizing the way we look at the crown. Because no longer is he just a royal. Now...
This is the guy who goes to the wedding and requests the electric slide.
One of us! One of us! Take us out, Baryshnikov! Prison. Many people fear going because of the poor nutrition and forced sodomy. But one famous criminal can't wait to mix it up with his fellow inmates.
So El Chapo, he's under indictment in New York City. Remember, he's the Mexican drug lord.
He's the escape artist.
Yeah, he's like David Blaine, but instead of blowing people's minds with magic, he blows people's heads off and sells drugs.
So he's going stir crazy in solitary confinement. So he had his lawyers petition a federal judge to move him into general population.
Not in Gen Pop.
Yes, Gen Pop, which despite its name is nowhere as fun as K-pop. In fact, it can be quite dangerous.
Is he safe there?
He is El Chapo. Nobody's gonna mess with El Chapo.
Are you kidding me? Stabbing El Chapo is the ultimate trophy.
Even bigger than Most Improved Maniac.
Don't you think he wants to go into Gen Pop so people can help him escape?
Exactly.
The other problem is that it turns into where everybody figures out, okay, let's do an escape plan. And because with El Chapo, it's the ultimate.
You think just now the prisoners are trying to come up with escape plans? Like before El Chapo, they're like, we should just stay in here.
Good point. But El Chapo will take it to a whole new level.
There are going to be hijinks in this prison like crazy.
So stay tuned for El Crazy Carcel del Chapo. These convicts are cuckoo. Adios. Millions of people around the world continue to wait for April the giraffe to give birth. Well, big news, because she just...
I would love to represent this giraffe.
Got a lawyer! Wait, why does she need a lawyer? Also, why hasn't she given birth yet?
We've been waiting for it to give birth for a month. There's been that live feed of it.
Anyway, April's pregnancy has been live streaming from the Animal Adventure Park in New York, thanks to
a sponsorship deal with an exotic animal food company. You'll see there's a logo at the bottom left.
Exhibit G.
The exotic animal company said, okay, you use our logo, we'll give you a couple 100 pounds in giraffe food. So now it's gone viral and that deal has expired.
But with no baby in sight and no deal in place.
They're looking for a new sponsor for this live cam.
This is the biggest free agency since LeBron took his talents to South Beach. And we've got just the guy to do the deal.
This giraffe is gold.
It's had over 2 billion minutes viewed and 80 million viewers on this thing. They're thinking they want at least 50K for this sponsorship.
Either he's checking to see how many centimeters she's dilated, or he wants more.
$50,000 is lowballing. They should be going for 5 times that.
Especially cause
they're working out in the deal that it's not only up until the birth, but it's 5 days after.
There is no more magical a birth than a giraffe being born.
So true. Just look at this little miracle coming into the world.
Oh my God!
Godspeed, April. The Trump budget proposes cuts to the EPA, after-school programs, and Meals on Wheels. But it gets worse than just depriving helpless elderly shut-ins of food, cause...
Elmo, you're being laid off.
Just like that?
No!
So Trump wants to cut all federal funding that supports PBS. So they did a spoof where Elmo gets fired.
Yes! Sesame Street is on the chopping block in this viral video where an anonymous voice drops the hammer on Elmo.
Due to recent cuts in government funding to PBS, you are no longer employed by Sesame Street Workshop.
Huh? What?
And he's like very confused and he's like, I've worked here for 32 years. Like,
what's going to happen to Elmo's insurance? Elmo has pre-existing conditions.
Oh God! Does Elmo have diabetes? Also, this is terrible!
This is all 100% BS, right?
Wait, what?
If there's a market for Sesame Street, somebody will buy it and air it. The end.
But then they are beholden to the advertisers. They're not gonna have a postal man, they'll have a FedEx man.
Cookie Monster and Chips Ahoy can finally come together.
Snuffleupagus will sell vapes, and Abby Cadabby will do a crossover episode with MTV's 16 and Pregnant. This is great! For everyone except Elmo.
Trump killed Elmo.
Where one of them.
Come on! That's a little extreme!
Leave the puppet.
Leave the puppet? What do you...
Today's very special episode of Sesame Street brought to you by the number 45.
Great news, crime fighters! Jules' stolen Emmy has been found safe. Wait, got that completely wrong. Emmy's jewels were stolen out of her safe. So not great news for Emmy Rossum, star of Shameless.
Last Wednesday, Emmy was in New York. Her housekeeper's at the house.
Emmy's West LA house. Everything was fine, but Friday, the housekeeper stops by and the power's off.
The back glass door that smashed in, and 2 safes were open. They took $150,000 worth of antique jewelry.
Nothing else was taken. And it sounds like these people made a beeline for the safe.
Evidently, the thieves, they broke in, they turned the power off to bypass the alarm system and the camera.
Is this like they had the fuse box on the outside of the house?
We don't know.
I used to do that all the time to my neighbors. We'd flip their fuses.
Anyway, the alarm's off, but how were they able to break into the safes?
Because she left the combinations written down right by the safes.
Nice.
Emmy, I love you.
I love her.
But that's a moronic thing to do.
She made a mistake.
It's a faux pas.
Using your dinner fork for the salad is a faux pas.
This was stupid.
I mean, everybody does something dumb here and there.
None of you guys have any passwords written in your notes on your phone?
Exactly.
None of y'all have any passwords written in the notes.
None y'all do.
Hey, Jethro, Ellie Mae, take it easy. We're just saying Emmy messed up, that's all.
It's an honest mistake, and I saw her with her mom at Whole Foods, and they were buying hot dogs, and she was so nice. End of story. Emmy rules.
Okay, we cracked the hell out of that one. Emmy, next time put the combination in the safe. Wait, that doesn't work, because...
Attention, Space Warriors, Starship Captains, sexy robots, and even boring actual astronauts who have been to space for real! We have the biggest news ever!
They just released the brand new Star Wars trailer.
I just saw it!
It just came out!
Ah!
Wow.
Yeah, you seem real jazzed. And you should be, because this trailer's got everything! robots, explosions, ships spouting red stuff, space maps.
You see all sorts of cool stuff. You see like Luke Skywalker's private island.
He's got a private island?
Well, it's really a tax shelter, but it's pretty nice. And in this movie, Luke gets off the island, we hope.
The whole galaxy's gone into the hands of the Empire, and he's letting everything go because he wants a brood on the island.
Kylo Ren betrayed Luke. He doesn't know what to do, so he's got to go commune and train and figure it out.
Go look up porn. Do you mind? I'm gonna go look up some porn now.
Your loss, honey. More Star Wars for us. And the new trailer looks epic.
The end, where it's just a silhouette of Skywalker, and he's like, the Jedi have to end. And I was like, ooh.
He's very excited. Anyway, we can't wait to see more of Rey and BB-8 and even Kylo Ren.
He killed Han Solo.
You should pretend you didn't hear that if you haven't seen the last movie yet. Space, goodbye, everybody. Attention, Star Wars fans! We've got huge news! Like, seriously huge! You may want to sit down or stand. That's cool, too. This is America. You can do what you want. What were we talking about again? Oh, yeah! The huge news!
First images of Han Solo shooting the brand new Han Solo movie.
Yes, it's all there! Spaceships, space hot rods, space coffee, Zach Galifianakis for some reason, and of course, Han Solo!
This is the guy from Hail Caesar. What's his name?
Alden Ehrenreich.
Actually, it's Alden Ehrenreich, but that was a decent attempt. Anyway, how awesome are these pictures?
This is a big deal. All those nerds having mass nerdgasm. We might get to see the Kessel Run. We might get to see the first time that he met Chewbacca.
Well, that might not be too exciting because they met on Grindr. Kidding! Point is, everyone's super stoked for this.
Are you gonna go see this movie in theaters? Probably not.
What is the last movie you saw in a theater?
It's been a while.
How do you live without movie theater popcorn at least once a year?
Oh, it's so good.
In my fattest moments, I've asked the people at the ArcLight if I could just go buy the popcorn.
Oh, no.
By the way, Fat Van sounds awesome.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Fat Van was way more fun.
Yes, fat people have more fun. And also more heart attacks because being that heavy is super dangerous. So, thanks, new Han Solo. Or should we say...
Alden Ehrenreich.
Yeah, let's just say new Han Solo.
The first photo of Amber Heard as Lady Mara in the new Aquaman has been released, and she looks amazing.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Apparently she's been training and dieting for over 6 months for this role, and she looks really good.
Now we know why she had that fitting that took 6 days. Wow, it paid off.
Can farts escape that outfit? Like, where do they go? Can they escape the fabric?
It's a good point.
And it probably comes at the top. It probably works its way at the top, and she just gets it all.
And then all of a sudden it goes...
Yeah.
Do you think she has a release port on the side where she just lets it go?
No, but that's more embarrassing because they're filming underwater. They'd know.
Oh!
That's hilarious.
Ball in real estate, it's great.
Angelina Jolie just bought the coolest house in Los Angeles, the old Cecil B. DeMille house.
Cecil B. DeMille, the old-timey movie director? Remix! It's keen, it's great, it's super swell real estate. Hey there, pal, you need a shack? Take a gander, how about that? Super swell real estate! Ha-cha-cha!
It is really considered the best house in Hollywood.
$25 million to buy the old Cecil B. DeMille house.
25 mil? That's a lot of mackerels, clams, sleigh bells.
It's a huge house that has 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms.
And that's not all. Indoor plumbing, place for seances, steps.
Super cool house.
Check out the gymnasium. You'll go from Beanpole to Charles Rigelow and indulge your inner Esther Williams in that pool. And just look at the tile in the bathroom. You'll feel like you're bathing in the subway. This house will really blow your wig.
Funny enough, she doesn't have enough bedrooms for each of her kids to have their own bedroom. So.
Oh my God.
$25 million and I gotta share a bedroom?
Times are tough. Buy war bonds.
Does she get a mortgage or you buy it outright? What is her credit score?
I don't think she knows, and I don't think it impacts her life one bit. If Angelina Jolie walks in, they're gonna go like this and say,
let me crunch some numbers.
And if she needs more money, she can always direct another crappy movie. Anyway, congrats, Angelina, on your super swell real estate! Wieners, wieners, a wonderful subject. But at a strip show, are they supposed to be erect? Yes, it's Ellie Goulding in Get That Out of My Face!
Ellie Goulding. She was in Las Vegas this last weekend, and also happening in Las Vegas was the opening of Magic Mike Live, Channing Tatum's big all-male review. So Ellie Goulding got a special treat.
Not just any treat, one that dangles and spins and twirls you until you want to puke.
Her ex-boyfriend happens to be in the show, and so he brings her up on stage and does this aerial trick where basically she straddles him.
Wow, that's a rip-off! We didn't pay for Cirque du Soleil. We paid to see some schling-a-ling-a-ding-dongs!
People are really mad at the male reviews right now. You think that you're getting like naked guys and all that stuff, and it's like a Broadway show.
And unless it's Jesus Christ Superdong, we're not interested.
Isn't that what women want to see, though?
Well, certain girls love the banana in their face.
She can't get enough.
With guys, there's an awkwardness about it because are you supposed to be flaccid? Because it's very aggressive if you're erect.
You gotta middle of the road it.
Yes, you middle of the road it. You put your flag at half-mast. You give the Arnold, but not the Palmer.
I would think that there are like a lot of women there, and then there might be some gay guys there. So then the question is, do they play to the guys too?
They do. We made Donald go to Thunder Down Under with us.
Oh, yeah, I think that they thought maybe I was going to give them an in on something.
What do you mean an in?
Well, not that kind of in, but some kind of in.
Jesus, Donald.
Thanks for that, Donald. And thanks, Ellie Goulding. You make stripping look nauseating. The Met Gala! Everyone who was everyone was there! And everyone who was super everyone, or had Mexican for lunch, was in the bathroom!
So Kylie snapped a selfie last night in the bathroom with all of the biggest stars. So Kim was there, Kendall, Paris Jackson, Diddy's in it, Frank Ocean.
And there's Chrissy Teigen! She's only half cool, apparently. But can we talk about the fashion? Which was mostly, how do we put this?
It's like everybody's trying to look stupid.
Well, not everyone. Some people went for understatement, like Daisy, Emily, Nikki. But the rest, well, it can only be summed up in song. Lena stressed her many heads. Jaden's +1 was his dreads. The Olsens gave us Ewok chic. Liz just gave us a headache. The poodle that was Chrissy T was Claire Danes covered with TP. Madonna's out to hunt for ducks. Rihanna didn't give two Carolika, gum rapper. Maggie wore the wallpaper. Priyanka came down from the sky. Diane looked like key lime pie. Bella's ready for Flashdance, so we see Hallie's underpants. Get ready for the Schumer vlog, and Pharrell brought the big red dog. But the award for best outfit as given by a white girl goes to
Celine Dion.
And the award for best outfit as given by a black girl goes to
Lala.
I'm sure designers flocked to her this year.
People have been lining up for Lala. Y'all been sleep on the kid for a long time.
At the Met Gala, no one cared about Lala.
Nobody cared about Celine Dion either.
Met Ball cat fight!
We got video of her coming out of the hotel, and people go nuts for Lala.
What, are they screaming support and such?
Support, child support.
Raise the baby like your own. No.
So, thanks for the show, Met Gala! And thanks, Kylie, for reminding us how much we all loved Spaceballs. See you next year!
This guy's crazy!
Bad flights, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they fight you too? Flight Attendants is filmed on location with the men and women of the peanut and pretzel industry.
Another fight on an airplane. This one is by far the best airplane-related brawl that we've seen.
Wait. This is a crowded field of contenders.
Yes, move over, Doc Dow, Keshmi and Coach, and Jetway Warriors, because this Nippon air flight fight from Tokyo to LAX is the talk of the tarmac.
This one actually is broken up into rounds. The video starts with one guy who still has his headphones on, getting into the groove before the plane starts.
Round 1.
The dude's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, I'm telling you.
Hey, how'd you like a nice Hawaiian punch?
Someone help! This guy's crazy!
Oh, guess you wouldn't.
The flight attendant jumps in, and the guy sits down, and you think it's over, and all of a sudden...
Coming back.
Round 2.
Man, come on!
Yes, please bring your jaw to a fractured position.
Hey.
There was even a round 3 when the guy in the Hawaiian shirt was taken off the plane.
He allegedly choked an airport employee in the terminal, so this guy was just on one.
So what is it with all these plane fights recently?
It's kind of like a fad right now.
It's like a fad. It's like Pokemon Go, but it's like literally Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Catch 'em all with a left jab. Have a great flight!
The Food Network Facebook page, like they post these little videos. A lot of people post these little videos about like making food. It shows you a recipe and demonstrates it, you know? So it said, the title was, making Dan Dan noodles at home is easier than you think. Dan Dan noodles, like a Chinese noodle dish. And so you click on the recipe, I was like, oh cool, it's really easy. And I'm watching and it's like, okay, you know, boil some noodles, cool. Boil up some bok choy, okay. Then add Shaoxing wine and fermented mustard greens, and it goes on to list like 30 ingredients. And it was like, that was not easier than I think. Look at the list.
Oh my God.
Look at the list.
The comments are so funny.
The comments on their Facebook page, like people are getting pissed. They're like, oh yeah, I'll just whip some up. I'll go buy 100 ingredients and fly to Cambodia for the last 10. Like,
You know this is Kim's way of asking for time off this afternoon.
I need to make the Dan Dan noodles.
If you think Katy Perry is just a hot chick with giant boobs who sings about candy, well, you're right, because that's kind of her thing. But she's also about to become a judge! No, not a real judge. That requires years of school. We mean that Katy Perry
Is in line to be the first picked judge on the new American Idol.
They're actually very close to closing the deal.
I think Katy Perry is a much bigger gift for them than Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson did them a favor.
Yes, thank God Kelly went to The Voice, because now we get Katy! This is going to be fun! This is going to be exciting!
This is going to be awful.
But you need someone who's going to be a bit controversial.
She dated John Mayer.
What does that have to do with it?
She dated John Mayer? That makes...
We've killed him.
Oh, he's fine. But we do have this ready just in case. Point is, once Katie's locked in, Idol only needs 2 more judges.
How about bringing Paula Abdul back? No, she's too old now.
They had Steven Tyler on there.
Steven Tyler, though, is like emanates youth.
What?
He looks like a leather sack laid out in the sun.
Damn! Now all he has left are his hundreds of millions of dollars and his hot girlfriend who's nearly 40 years younger than him. Poor bastard. But back to Katy!
She will be the biggest judge ever in history on that show.
She's an enormous pop star. She's funny. She's got giant boobs.
How is that a qualification?
Not sure, but if it is, she's overqualified. Get it? Because her boobs are really large? Good luck on Idol, Katy!
Justin Trudeau, he was going for a jog on Saturday in Vancouver, and he accidentally photobombed a group of kids posing for their prom photos. And then once they realized that they photobombed him and realized who he was, they took a photo with him. How fun. He's good looking. Look at how short his shorts are, too.
Boy, are those spandex? Those things are short.
I know.
He knows what he's doing.
They look like volleyball shorts.
Is he wearing women's volleyball shorts? These things are really small. Look at.
I already did.
Sometimes love moves slow. Sometimes love moves fast. But when it's a love that's based on statutory rape, it's a love that's gonna last.
Good news. Mary Kay and Billy Falau looks like they are not separating.
Wait, what?
Yup! Former teacher slash famed pedophile Mary Kay Letourneau and her child groom slash former student Billy Falau seemed splitsville after Falau filed for legal separation earlier this month. But now that's all changed!
She has now filed a motion to dismiss the separation.
How do you do that?
It's highly technical.
But he filed for separation.
His lawyer said, we're going forward.
And mommy said we're not separating.
All better. Now grab a juice box and play your video games, you kook.
She probably said, I went to jail twice for you. I'm not afraid to do it again. You're not leaving me.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, fam.
She is pretty ride or die.
For sure. And now this student's getting held back. Isn't that sweet?
He was 13 years old. Dude, I gotta still believe in love, man.
This is not love.
Hey, they've been married for 12 years and have 2 kids. And a lot of relationships start under less than ideal circumstances.
Cher was what, 14 when she met a 35-year-old Sonny Bono?
But they allegedly didn't have sex.
Well, she was actually 16 and he was 27, but still. Bozo Bono! So, good luck, you two. You could give us all lessons in love. Note, the lesson is don't have sex with underage people or you will go to jail for a long time. Love!
I'm telling all you reckless ass dudes, we gonna start having player interventions.
That's Bill Bellamy, the original player at LAX. And he's had it with these dudes who don't know the rules of ballin'. Specifically, oh yeah.
If you get it in the sheets, but you're messy on the streets, you need a player intervention.
Player intervention.
So what's your take on Scott Disick, Bill?
He's bugging, he's doing too much. He's so public with everything, so all his moves is ridiculous.
Why does he need a player intervention? He's like the top player in the world.
There's not a lot of people above him.
No, I can't think of anyone.
Well, Leo DiCaprio.
Maybe Leo.
Maybe Leo? Maybe Leo? Have you seen the Leo Bone Zone? Well, we don't have time for all of them. But Scott's got serious game too.
He invited a girl overseas with him and then the next day was with a different girl.
And another one after that. So what's the problem here, Bill?
It's messy, clumsy, your baby mama tripping. You over here with this chick hugged up, you drunk in this corner like that.
Hey, I love Scott Disick. He's not on Leo's level.
Leo brings 9 of them on a trip with him at once.
Leo is so dope that because of him, like Jonah Hill has sex with models.
Leonardo DiCaprio had sex with Rihanna.
Game over. Sorry, Scott. And thank you, Bill, for your
player intervention.
And now, move over, son of God, because we've got the unborn son or daughter of a god. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo's having another baby. Probably. If not, we apologize to his lovely girlfriend who is just digesting a large meal.
Cristiano Ronaldo and his girlfriend Georgina Rodriguez are over in France, and I honestly think there's rumors going around she's pregnant.
Here's Georgina a few months ago, and here she is now. Looks like a baby bump to us.
And the reason why these rumors started is because Cristiano Ronaldo posted this on Instagram of her holding the belly.
Classic pregnancy pose. Or really bad gas. Could go either way.
Yeah, she looks preggo.
And that begs the question.
If Cristiano Ronaldo sold his sperm, how much would it go for a hit?
We were gonna ask if it was a boy or a girl, but sure, we can do the sperm thing.
How's the sperm delivered?
Well, no, like a woman uses it to fertilize.
The egg, Harvey. The sperm fertilizes the egg.
I would say that he could get $150,000 for it for sure. That's really good sperm.
More valuable. Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Brady isn't the physical specimen that Ronaldo is.
Fair point. Ronaldo wins!
Cristiano Ronaldo, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama!
Yeah, Mr. President! But don't feel bad, Ronaldo.
That is still very special sperm right there.
Aw, nice of you to notice. So, mazel tov on the maybe baby, you two! Hilary Duff. Great face, great boobs, and a great big secret!
Holy badong.
Right?
It's time to get down low where the toilet paper go.
Gross.
Duff's got undercover booty! Who knew?
I never knew she had a butt like that.
I had no idea she had a butt like that.
Even her own dog was shocked. Ha! You have a mommy with a pretty pooper. Also one with 10 teats. As for Hillary...
The Twitter world is going crazy over this photo on the set of Younger, and they're talking about her butt.
By comparing it to other great butts.
Why does she remind me so much of J-Lo?
Shaming the uninformed.
Everybody is just now finding out that Hilary Duff got cakes.
And blandly stating the obvious.
Wow, Hilary Duff looks great.
But eventually... doubting its authenticity!
Everyone on Twitter was saying it was photoshopped, and then I pulled it up on one of our agencies, and it's the real photo.
Boom! Or BOOM! room!
Do you know what? Shout out to Hillary Duff. Everybody agrees. I mean, this room has varied tastes. Does anybody have a problem with this picture?
Nope.
No, all for it.
So, thanks, Hillary's Duff. In the end, you're the winner.
The newest viral video star is a gorilla, Zola the gorilla, and she lives at the Dallas Zoo. So they posted a video of her in a kiddie pool, and she's going absolutely nuts. She's spinning, she's splashing, she's going crazy.
Oh my God.
It's like Flashdance.
I was just, oh my God, I swear to God, Eric, I was just thinking that. Oh my God, do you know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a dance. That's gonna be the gorilla dance now. I swear to God.
I just feel like we're going down a road. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
A nuclear power plant in the Czech Republic was hiring its interns not based off of previous experience, but based off of their looks. So they posted these photos of these girls on Facebook, and the applicant with the most likes got chosen for the internship and was named Miss Energy 2017. So after 2 days, they received a ton of backlash, and all 10 of them won. So everybody wins.
Yeah, in 10 years, they're gonna have a nose on their back.
Huh?
They're a nuclear power plant.
Oh. Also, I didn't know women like this applied to work at nuclear power plants.
What does that mean?
It's weird if you see a very attractive person in an industry where you wouldn't normally find one.
They're in Eastern Europe. They just don't want to be a mail order bride, dude.
The leader of Canada, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, got the cover of a magazine. He snagged himself the cover of Sky magazine, which is the Delta in-flight magazine. So what's funny about the photo is he decided to do the backwards chair straddle, which is a favorite amongst men and women alike.
Is this a little thirsty? What's happening here?
A little.
Yeah, what's going on?
That's like a promo picture for Party of Five or something. Coming this fall to Fox, Courtney Thorne-Smith and Justin Trudeau.
I would watch that show. I don't know why.
And now, TMZ presents Corey Feldman in License to Drive! To the dentist's office so he can reattach my bloody tooth before it dies! Yikes!
So Corey Feldman and his Angels were performing in Milwaukee last night, and as he was trying to put the mic in the stand, he hit himself in the face.
Yes, it's quick, but Corey clearly mic-mouthed himself. Thankfully, there was no damage, except for one tiny thing.
He knocked his tooth out.
I smashed myself in the face and my tooth came out. I gotta try and find it.
So everyone starts searching around the stage for his tooth, basically. A woman in the front row comes up and says she found his tooth. He said he would take it to his dentist and put it back in.
No, you can't put the same tooth back in.
I did.
And that, I did, means it's time to hear from Toothless Jamie! Toothless Jamie! Toothless Jamie! She lost a tooth, looked like a hobo lady! Toothless Jamie!
I knocked out my tooth and they glued it back in and it lived for like 10 years and then I had to get a fake tooth, but yeah.
Oh, so you got false teeth?
One, yeah.
Let's see.
Nope. No.
Ladies are vain about their gross missing teeth. Point is, Corey's fans helped him find his tooth and even offered words of support.
Last voice is pretty good.
Hey, technically that counts as support. Hope they can put your tooth back in your face, Corey! Welcome to Steve Aoki's Playhouse, where his buddy Sean White's about to give us a tour of the DJ Sprawling Vegas estate. Wait, don't open that. What are you doing? Oh God, he's gonna die! And now he's gonna die! And now they're gonna die!
Holy crap.
Is what's likely filling up their pants right now. Cause this jump is crazy!
It's not that crazy.
It's not crazy.
Are you crazy?
You guys are so crazy.
The house is built for that, you guys. There's a ledge that goes over the rest of the house to jump off.
Yeah, and the pool is probably extra deep.
One person.
Sounds like it's time for Harvey Levin, Fun Buster. Got some fun that needs busting? Unabashed joy that needs killing? Well, he won't rest till he's found a problem with it. What you got?
Somebody drinks too much and then they fall and they hit the cement.
How do you miss that?
Greg Louganis hit the board. If Greg Louganis can hit a diving board going down, why can't something bad happen there?
Fun busted! But come on, Shaun White specializes in crazy jumps, and it's Steve Aoki's house, so he probably does this all the time. It's not like they're 9 years old jumping off a 70-foot waterfall.
I jumped off a 70-foot waterfall when I was 9.
Really?
It's a waterfall in Kentucky. It's called 76 Falls because it's 76 feet high.
I thought a Kentucky waterfall was a mullet.
Also dangerous for 9-year-olds. But these guys are fine, so in your face! And also in Steve Aoki's. Cool pool.
Coming up.
Darren Criss. You know, he's on the new Versace American Crime. He just posted this hot photo on his Instagram of his body looking insane.
It looks like plastic. Is he sunburned? Looks like a figurine.
You guys are haters. He looks amazing.
Darren Criss. You know, he's on the new Versace American Crime. He also is reinventing himself, I think. He's doing the Jonas Brother thing. He just posted this hot photo on his Instagram of his body looking insane.
It looks like plastic. Is he sunburned? Looks like a figurine.
You guys are haters. He looks amazing.
And just so we're clear, the bananas in the building right now are obscene.
Look at this. Come on, man.
I ate one this morning, Harvey, and I literally had to go back into my baby because I thought people were going to think things. I almost gagged on that thing this morning.
By the way, almost.
Don't miss out on the show. Go to TMZ.com/TMZTV and type in your zip code for listings.